If we came outside, literally where I'm at right now, I could kill you.
I fucking take edibles all week and shit and get high as fuck all week.
Fight week.
Usually. Yeah.
All you need is a 3D printer and a suppressor, and you could change the world.
Alright, y'all. My name is Millie, and welcome to Cage IQ. This channel is going to talk about anything MMA, from upcoming fight cards to talk outside the cage to upcoming fights that we can talk about, fight news, you name it, we'll talk about it. This is going to be authentic, off the dome. I'm pretty much just going to be giving my thoughts, reactions, and I will be giving you predictions for the upcoming fight card. Now, without further ado, before we get into that, let's run the intro. Alright, y'all. First things first, let's talk about a few fights on the upcoming UFC Houston card, which will be headlined by Strickland and Anthony Fluffy Hernandez. Now, Strickland is a seasoned veteran in the UFC, 29-7. He has a lot of fights in the UFC, some at welterweight in his early days, and more recently now at middleweight, which is obviously his more comfortable division. His last fight was against DDP, lost by decision pretty comfortably. I'd say it was mostly a standing battle, and he got outstruck by DDP, even got his nose busted up. Would be fighting more frequently, but he got a 6-month suspension for, let's just say, fugazi activities. But yeah, now he's back, and he's fighting one of the hottest contenders right now, Anthony Fluffy Hernandez. 15-2, I believe. Last fight was against Roman Dolidze, where he beat him like he stole something. Let's keep it a buck. Let's call it what it is. That was a slaughter. That was a massacre. And Roman Dolidze is a staple in the middleweight division rankings, which is crazy to even say, because he shouldn't be there right now. He ain't that gang. I'm not gonna lie to you. But yeah, he beat him like he stole something, and now this is a much tougher test in Strickland. Now, I'm going to give a brief breakdown. If you guys want me to make a separate video on that, be my guest. Let me know in the comments. But yeah, we got Fluffy Hernandez, who's ranked 5 or 6, I believe, and Strickland's ranked 4. Fluffy, grappler, high volume, high pressure. Isn't the biggest guy at middleweight, but he still finds a way to put the pace on you, break you, and get his takedowns. Now, Roman Dolidze is not a slouch on the ground, but the way he got him to the ground was by breaking him and making him tired. So that is impressive, but at the same time, Roman Dolidze is, like I said, he ain't all that. Now, what he did against Brendan Allen was impressive. Brendan Allen's a very good grappler. We saw that against Reiner the Ritter. He made RDR look like a fucking fool. Let's be honest. He made him look like an itch with the B. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, if he was able to hold Brendan Allen down for the last 2 rounds and secure that victory, I think he's gonna do the same thing to Strickland. I don't think it's gonna be as easy, because obviously he's gonna train for that, just like he did against DDP. And I think his training camp is gonna look similar to that, which is low-key gonna give him an advantage. He's been away for a year, and I don't know what you've been doing in this past year. You better be training. I mean, I've seen pictures of him and he looks ripped to the gills. So this fight's gonna be close, man. This fight's gonna be close, because Strickland, like, he doesn't let people pressure him and bully him as much as you think he, like, yeah, against power punchers he might do that, but this guy's not a power puncher, man. He's a volume striker. He's a volume guy. He's a volume striker. He's a grappler with volume striking. Let's call it that. He's a grappler with volume striking. So if I had to pick someone for this fight, I'm picking Fluffy, man. I'm picking Fluffy, because I don't think Strickland's gonna break Fluffy either. Fluffy's a tough dude, man. Tough dude. So this is gonna, I think this is gonna be a low-key a dog fight. Like, this might be one of the best fights of the year if it goes the way I think it's gonna go. Yeah, but I got Fluffy by a close decision, because he's gonna bring the fight out of Strickland. He has to. He's gonna put the pressure on. He's gonna bring the fight out of Strickland. He ain't gonna get teeped and jabbed to death. And if he doesn't, he's gonna grapple him down. So give me Fluffy. Give me Fluffy. 3 rounds to 2. Alright, in other news, let's talk about some recent controversy that's been going on with a UFC welterweight and a boxing legend. Let's call it that now since he's retired. Joaquin Buckley and Terence Crawford. Now, where did this beef all start? It started when Shakur Stevenson and Terence Crawford went on Aiden Ross's stream, right? And they were just talking about, MMA versus boxing conversation, as always. And Shakur wanted to take it up a notch and pretty much bring fire into the situation.
You know it's true.
It's not true.
Any of y'all box Ilya Topuria?
Yo. Ilya's 155, I'm pretty sure. So what do you weigh?
I fight at 140 right now. Tell him come fight me.
He's a crazy boxer, bro.
I don't care. Tell him come fight me.
Hold on a second.
UFC would never be better than boxing.
At all. It ain't even
What?
close.
Ever.
So, with all this being said, Joaquin Buckley obviously has to respond because he feels like he has to stand up for the MMA fighters, which is good on his part. But what he was saying was kind of crazy because, you can't say that and expect nobody to say something back. Anyway, if you don't know what I'm talking about, here it is.
Shakur, I'm on you. Even though you beat Timo, right? All the stuff that Timo was talking, all that trash that he was doing. He's saying nigga, he's doing bananas at you and all that type of stuff, right? Yeah, you beat him, but you should have knocked his ass out cold. But because you worried about your little record, because you don't want to get embarrassed, you want to blame it. Oh, well, it's the art of boxing. Stop disrespecting us, bro. We are way more entertaining than y'all. It just is what it is. When we watch you guys fight, it's predictable on who's going to win. So ain't no excitement in that. And the UFC, you don't know who's going to get it. And it's not because we trash. It's not because, yet again, they don't work technical or they don't work fundamentals. There are so many ways to lose a fight. And y'all try to say, no, y'all the real fighters. How? How y'all the real fighters? If we came outside, literally where I'm at right now, I could kill you. I'm not saying I want to kill you or want to take you off this earth, but realistically, I would kill you if we fought. Hand-to-hand combat. So with all that being said, boxers, y'all gotta quit. All right?
So yeah, it's really crazy. It's crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Can't say you're gonna KLL someone and they're not gonna say something back. Cause yeah, Terence Crawford responded alright. He definitely responded, and I'm gonna put it on the screen for you guys. Cause wild.
What's going on, y'all?
But anyway, my thoughts on this. Joaquin Buckley's right. An MMA fighter would be a boxing athlete in a one-on-one combat fight. It's just how it is. They have more tools at their disposal. So obviously they're gonna beat a boxer who only has hands. Maybe in Terence Crawford's case, might not beat him because he knows how to wrestle, like he says, and we've seen videos of it. But the average boxer would get smoked by the average MMA fighter. Let's keep it a bean. But yeah, I'm not gonna make this video too long. I'm gonna keep it at that for now. Like I said, if you guys want me to dive in deeper on this upcoming card, please let me know in the comments. I will happily do so. And yeah, with that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next one.